I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes being alone hurts more than I can explain. I look around and it feels like everyone else is moving forward in life except me. My friends are in relationships. Some of them are married already. Some of them are holding their first child in their arms. And me? I go home to silence. An empty room, an empty bed. And I start to wonder, what's the point of life if I'm always going to be alone? Because I've tried. I've tried putting myself out there. I've tried meeting new people, but making a real connection feels almost impossible. I downloaded the dating apps. I swiped until my thumb was sore. But the women I'm actually interested in, they don't match me back. And if they do, by some rare accident, they don't even reply. And I'm not saying I'm the best looking guy in the world, but I'm not a monster either. I'm just average. But average doesn't feel like it's enough anymore. It's like in this world, if you're not tall enough, rich enough, perfect enough, you don't stand a chance. And that thought, it eats away at you. Because after a while, it's not just about dating, it's about how you see yourself. You start to believe the lie that maybe you're just not good enough for anyone. And when that thought settles in, it's heavy. And I'll be honest with you, there are days I don't even see the point of it all. Days when the loneliness makes me feel like life is just passing me by. But here's where I have to stop myself. Here's where I remind myself of something bigger. Because my value is not determined by whether I'm single or in a relationship. My value is not based on who texts me back, who says yes, or who rejects me. My worth was sealed on the cross the moment Jesus gave his life for me. And the Bible makes it clear. Isaiah 43:4 says, "You are precious in my eyes, and honored, and I love you." God doesn't see me as average. God doesn't measure me by society's standards. He calls me precious. He calls me chosen. And here's the part that hits me the most. Jesus himself knew loneliness. He was betrayed by one of his closest friends. He was abandoned by almost everyone he trusted. Even in the Garden of Gethsemane, when his soul was in anguish, the people closest to him couldn't even stay awake to pray with him. He knows what it feels like to feel invisible, to feel unwanted. But he also promised this: I will never leave you nor forsake you. So even when I feel unseen by people, I am fully seen by God. Even when I feel unwanted by the world, I am fully wanted by the Creator of the universe. And I've started to realize something. Singleness isn't punishment. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes God closes doors because the wrong person at the wrong time would have destroyed me. Sometimes God holds me back because he's preparing me, shaping me, teaching me how to stand on my own before he trusts me to stand with someone else. That doesn't mean the loneliness magically disappears. There are still nights when the silence feels like it's too much. When scrolling through Instagram or Facebook and seeing everyone's wedding photos cuts deeper than I'd like to admit. But instead of letting that pain turn into bitterness, I'm learning to let it turn me back to him. Because Jesus said in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And loneliness is a burden. Waiting is a burden. Feeling like you're not enough is a burden. But I don't have to carry it alone. And maybe you're like me. Maybe you're watching this right now and you're tired of being the single guy. You're tired of always being the best man, but never the groom. You're tired of watching everyone else build a life while you sit there wondering if it'll ever be your turn. If that's you, I want you to hear this. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are not too average for God to use. In fact, the Bible is filled with average men that God chose to do extraordinary things. Fishermen, shepherds, nobodies in the eyes of the world, but chosen in the eyes of God. So yeah, I still want love. I still want someone to share my life with. But even if I don't have that today, I refuse to believe the lie that I'll never be enough. Because in Christ, I already am.